Get your It figures at Big Bad Toy Store at the link in the description. And oh boy, there's a lot of it. Pokemon, Kaiju, Dragon Ball, and more. It's Steven's Toy Reviews. Hey, howdy, hey there, Collector Steven here, and I am bringing you yet another It Pennywise figure video part chapter. Yes, this is going to be the first merch I have from It Chapter 2, featuring Bill Skarsgård's Pennywise. There are a couple other folks who are in the movie, but let's be honest here, everybody's there for Pennywise, the dancing clown. And now NECA has finally dipped their toes in the water for Chapter 2, and apparently this is all they're going to be doing. I haven't heard any teasers for anything else, so if you were hoping for... Pennywise has been in pop culture for decades now, so no spoilers here. If you were hoping for the spider version of Pennywise, it doesn't look like that's going to be happening, unfortunately, or even a Bob Gray, because as you are going to see, there is a special head included with this release. Now, MSRP is going to be about $30, so if you're looking to pick this up, get it sooner rather than later, because prices like to skyrocket. That being said, NECA billed this as an entirely brand new sculpt from the bottom up, which I can definitely say from just looking at it, not true. Very similar to their 2019 Godzilla, where, yeah, there's a lot of new stuff, but completely new? I don't know. We're going to have to do a side-by-side comparison with the OG Pennywise body. And by OG, I mean the original 2017, because oddly enough, NECA did the 2017 before 1990. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get to the unboxing. So first and foremost, this is going to be an Ultimate figure, so it is going to come in the Ultimate style packaging, where on the front of the box, we are going to have a nice shot. I don't recalling seeing a poster that looked like this, but such is life. On the back of the box, we just have some promotional pictures, which are going to be of the different head sculpts we get with this Pennywise, including the Belle Delphine one. On the top and the bottom and the sides of the box, just a continuation of the overall style guide for Pennywise here. And just as a quick note, as I have the original Ultimate Pennywise off screen here, and I have his box, we have for basically a 1-to-1 for the original Ultimate Pennywise. So that leads a little bit more evidence to it not being totally new. But hey, you can still have the original team on board, but I doubt it. Anyway, enough of that. Time to do a clap to sync up. And now we are unboxing the figure. So yes, so as you saw, there's the inner flap where you can see everything. Must say this figure, from the looks of it just right away, looks like it's come out a little nicer than the promo pictures. I thought it wasn't going to be as good, but it actually does look good. And you're going to notice that the box here is unfortunately a little banged up. I didn't drop this, and it fell down some rocks, and it, got a little damage. No, that didn't happen. And now I'm knocking stuff off my table. So we're batting 1,000 here for this review. So now that I have it out of the box, you can see everything that comes with, and there's also some interesting shading on it that I did not notice until just now. So it looks like everything that's supposed to be included is included here. We do have several twist ties here holding Pennywise in place. Thankfully, they got rid of the plastic that the legs were just sitting in for the OG release. The balloon is nicer. Yeah. So this is an unboxing. It is not a full review. If you're looking for that review, you're going to have to wait until it gets uploaded. But I will say, if you are looking for my first initial impressions outside of this unboxing, just a quick review, a rundown of everything, this will be the last Patreon preview of mine that will be up on my Patreon, which, if you want to support the channel, which makes getting some stuff earlier possible, it helps with purchasing supplies for the channel, you can head on over to my Patreon and you can get access to it for any tier. What's up, Doc? Okay, so that's the body over there, which we'll take a closer look at in a minute. What's very interesting about this release is, oh boy. So NECA has this bad habit of, yes, including everything in plastic, and not doing twist ties, but similar to the Trick or Treat Ultimate Sam, the plastic that it's in isn't conducive to popping out the accessories with ease. I feel like I'm going to break something or cause significant paint transfer. Like, why would you do that? That makes no damn sense. Okay, there we go. All right, so we got one alternate head sculpt. And as expected, plenty of paint transfer there. Good job. All right, the Belle Delphine head came out just fine. Oh, I didn't. Okay, anyway, we have the Bob Gray head. So let's go ahead and zoom in here, since these are not going to be the heads that are going to be on the body. This is Spooky head. You can see a little bit of paint issues there, but it's okay. Something you're going to note for these releases is that the face looks kind of pixelated. The reason why is under macro photography and videography. That's a weird texture there. You're going to see a lot of finer details. And it really shines right here. This is because NECA is using dot matrix printing for faces now. Sometimes it works really well. Other times, not so much. I think this head sculpt could be a little nicer. But of course, it would be nicer if, they just gave us a normal Bob Gray body, but they didn't. They just gave us the head sculpt. So we do get all the hands that you would expect from NECA's original. Well, Dancing Clown, SDCC, I Heart Dairy. So this is the 6th Pennywise release. Yeah, they better give us all the hands at this point. And then here's the balloon, which is more matte in color than gloss, like the previous balloons that they've done. So, yeah, it's kind of like a greatest hits plus more, which is always good. So how is everything moving? Like you saw, I just popped him out of the box, and then I just stopped recording there, and then hit record again, just to make sure everything was in focus. I've been needing to give all of my NECA figures essentially a hot water bath. And it does look like it's going to be the case here. If I can't get that joint loosened up. Nope, that works. Okay. I know that there are some folks who are freaking out watching this. Like, why don't you just go ahead and do that now? Because I kind of know my limits. I mean, when you've been doing this for a decade, you kind of can figure out what you can and can't get away with. All right, so we do have some joints. Ooh, there's some silver that's there. Oh, that's pretty neat. There are some things you learn you can get away with. Some things you just know when to stop. There we go. So, joint test. It looks like just a couple of joints need some loosening up, which is fantastic compared to some of the other NECA releases that I've had where, it's not been all that great. So real quick, I just want to do this. So head swaps are possible between the two releases. And I just can't show you a comparison with the normal 2017. You're going to have to wait for the review or the Patreon preview. All right, and that about wraps it up for this unboxing of the It Chapter 2 Ultimate Pennywise unboxing. For the 6th or so time getting this figure, I do have to say that it's kind of familiar territory. I know exactly what I was getting myself into. But, I don't know. Is this exactly worth it for those who have already purchased everything else? Well, I mean, kinda, because, FOMO. You don't want to miss out on this one. But if you've maybe held off on getting a Pennywise figure, this may be the time to plunge in. Now, if you're looking for my quick and dirty thoughts on this one, again, there will be a Patreon preview that is going up. Or you can just go ahead and click subscribe and hit the bell so this way you know when the full review and some other fun It releases will be going up. Speaking of Patreon, I want to give a big shout out to my patrons who have helped out over the last month. Again, you do make buying supplies for the channel and getting things a little early, depending on where they come from, possible. So thank you so very much for helping keep the channel afloat, especially with everything that's going on in the world right now. Now, for those of you who maybe are waiting for another video to watch, or you need something else to cure your thirst for content, there is the end card for you, so you can go ahead and click on something that's popping up, okay? All right. Well, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next video.